Okay, to answer question 17 from the geometry homework, it's much like question 23 from the chapter 4 test. We're writing the equation of a line. It says to determine the equation of line CD. To determine or write an equation of a line, we have to have 2 points on that line, and we do. We have point C, which is 5, negative 2, and point D, which is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4, 1. So we're going to use these 2 points to write the equation of the line CD. To write an equation of a line, we need the slope. Given 2 points, we find the slope by using the slope formula. Rise over run, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. In this case, you can use either y coordinate as y2. In this case, I'll just use negative 2. So negative 2 minus 1. Then we just have to go in the corresponding order for x. So if we started with negative 2, we have to start with 5. 5 minus a negative 4 is 5 plus 4. So our slope is a negative 3 over 9, which reduces to a negative 1/3. Now this makes sense because if you look from D to C, that line would be going downhill, so it should have a negative slope. Now that we have that slope, we are going to use one of these points and the slope to find the y-intercept, the y-intercept being b. You can either use y equals mx plus b, or y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. I'll use y equals mx plus b. I will use the point 5, negative 2. So negative 2 equals negative 1/3 times 5 plus b. Through some multiplication, I have a negative 5/3 plus b equals a negative 2. Add 5/3 to both sides, which leaves me with a negative 1/3 equal to b. So both of my slope and my y-intercept happen to be negative 1/3. So the equation of the line is y equals a negative 1/3 x minus 1/3. Now I'm going to use this formula to find the centroid, which would be question 18. This is not the only way to do it, but it is one way. If you were to take the points D and C using the slope, a negative 1 over 3, rise negative 1, run 3, rise negative 1, run 3, rise negative 1, and run 3. Okay, that does connect the 2 points. So that slope is correct. We do have a y-intercept of a negative 1/3. But also what we see is this slope of rise negative 1, run 3, okay, was used 3 times, creating 3 congruent segments from D to C. Now, if you understand what the centroid is, the centroid is the point of concurrency of the medians of a triangle. But what it does is it divides the median into thirds. One piece from the midpoint D to the centroid is 1/3 of the entire length, and the point from the centroid to the vertex is 2/3 of the entire length. So this point, by definition, has to be the centroid. Okay, again, because this is 1/2 the length of this piece, or 1/3 of the entire thing. So the centroid then would be the point negative 1, 0. So we've answered question 17, the equation of the line, and we've answered question 18, the finding the centroid, and labeling it point G. And that's how you answer questions 17 and 18 from the geometry homework on worksheet C for 5.3.